Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is finally time for my 9th update for Pando's Eyeshadows project. And this project of course was started by Alexandra Sjösten many years ago, and I have been doing it many years, and I will keep doing it until I don't have any eyeshadows to hit pan on, and then we'll see. But yeah. This year I'm working with 4 eyeshadows and the goal is always to hit pan, and when I hit pan I randomize a new eyeshadow. This video is again a bit late from my own schedule that I have put on myself but I haven't been wearing much makeup. I haven't been filming much at all, and I do apologize. I haven't been too well, but now at least I know that my heart is okay. It's not gonna burst. It has some harmless extra beats, but it's okay. So I'm not too afraid of like exercising it too much anymore. So all good in that sense. So we're gonna just keep on going and look at some eyeshadows and possibly eyeshadow pans. First up, we have the palette that has been here for a while because there is one stubborn eyeshadow in here, and the last time I had used it 13 times, which usually I have pan when I've used an eyeshadow 13 times. I have used it now 18 times, and looking like this. And please ignore the nails because the energy didn't go to the nails. But we can see a dip now, right? We can definitely see a dip, but 18 uses plus some uses prior to that, because this is a lovely shade. We're just now starting to see a dip, but I feel like, and I think some of you might have noticed the same thing, I feel like sometimes when it's a hard pressed shadow with like some patterns on top it, sometimes I feel like the top layer is like super hard pressed, maybe because of the embossing, and when you get past that, then you start working through the eyeshadow quicker. So maybe that's what's happening. Why did my phone just put away my notes? But yeah, 18 uses total, and now the progress is starting to be there, but it's gonna take a while with this one for sure. Then last update, I rolled in 3 new eyeshadows. And first one comes from here, and this is the scary one because I got the blue, and I've used this blue multiple times previously and it just doesn't look like it, but it's a very dark shadow, so it's hard to see the dip, but you can see the disturbance, and I feel like there's something, and I have used it 7 times. So there is something, and some days I did use it in my crease and as an eyeliner, especially if I used the duochrome eyeliner. Then I put this one first and then put that on top because it looks better with something dark underneath, and this worked nicely. And if I have a light eyeshadow look, then this also works as an eyeliner. But for example, for this type of look, it's too pale. It's not pale, but like there's not enough in it. But I'm wearing it on my crease today, and I also have this one on. 7 uses, so maybe it's not as impossible, but will I run out of days before at the end of the year, because I do a yearly refresh? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep working on it. I have a lot of purples and blues to pan in my Pandos palettes project, so definitely works, like this look today. Then I rolled in this Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals palettes. Let's take the brush out before it jumps somewhere. And I got the shade Neutral, and it's right here. And you can see I do have pan in that. No surprise to me, because it was already well used before I rolled it in, and I knew it wasn't gonna take much. I've used it 5 times and took 4 to hit pan, and then I have it on my eyes today as well, because it's kind of pinky, so it works with the purples. So that's a nice pan. So, well, yeah, 4 uses to hit pan. That was nice. I was happy to have that one pan, so we get to roll in something new, which is always the best part. But the last one I'm still working on also has a brush. It is the Chocolate Rose Gold from I Heart Revolution, and we got the shade Gold Digger, and it's this one. And I used it once. I knew it kind of works against the goldy old gold maybe shadow in my Panda palette, because they are the same type of shadow, or like warm tones. So yeah, I only used it once, and since I haven't been using too much of my Panda palette shadows, I don't think this is gonna get too much use. But the goal is to finish those couple shadows from Panda palette, and then I will work on this one. It's not the same, but and I should swatch these, because I'm gonna need to swatch these at some point anyway. So obviously this is a very bronze shade, so it's not the same as my Panda palette shadow, but you know, if you pan eyeshadows, you know. Yeah, the blue is not very pigmented when you just give it a light swatch. So I almost put on the bronze on my eyes with these other that I was working with, but then I decided, nah, I want to look pretty and not weird, so I didn't do it. But then let's look at my pan percentage, because that's my driving force. Last time I had 303 pans, and the pan percentage was 60%. And now I have 305 pans, so I hit 1 pan outside this project, and now my pan percentage is 60.4. So it's going up, which is the main thing, but I can tell now that I'm not half panning palettes. The progress has slowed pan-wise, and now I'm trying to just finish eyeshadows that I already have pans, so I'm not hitting pans outside of this project. But I will start my project fully panned at some point, maybe when I get some more energy, and then I will try to hit pan on all the left, like shadows left in palettes that don't have pan. Okay, now we need to, did I set up the thingy? Yes, I have 194 eyeshadows that do not have pan and are not in projects to have pan, and we're gonna get 32. That's an oldie. 32. Oh, but oh no, I don't have pan in that one. I was confused for a moment. It is the Black Velvet palette, and it is the last shade in here, which I do happen to remember what it is, and it's black. I remember hitting pan on here, but I actually hit pan on this black, because Black Velvet, it had two blacks for, I don't know, I think this is less pigmented than this. But anyway, I have used this one a little bit. You can see some disturbance. So we're gonna hit pan on a black. That means that I'm not gonna use the blue as eyeliner that often, because I will probably use the black. Yeah, it's for some reason for me it's looking brown on camera, but it is a black. But yeah, I don't think it's as pigmented as the other black. So we'll see. I will use it in my crease as well, but that is what we will be working with. And is this a very full pan? Because with this palette, the pans are very, because some pans are like filled to the top and then they are fluffier, and some are pressed harder, so they are thinner but harder pressed. So I think this is somewhere in between. So we're gonna hit pan on the black. That is, maybe I will do a Halloween look and paint myself a beard or something. I don't know. But that's the color story. It all works. I can always use black. So maybe the panning gods were nice to me and knew that I need something that I can incorporate with everything. So we'll see if I have any new pans next time. Like I said, I will be working with blues and purples a lot. So I don't know. Maybe the black is the next one I hit pan on, honestly, because yeah. But that is it. Thank you so much for still being being here while I've just been on and off. But hopefully, well, at least I know this. When I put this face on today, I felt the urge to put on makeup again. I'm sure some of you relate when you've been feeling sluggish for a long time and had no energy to do anything, and then you're like, today I'm gonna put my face on, and then you feel so much better. So much better. So this is the new beginning for 12th or whatever time this year, and I'm gonna take it and run with it. Okay, fast walk with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time, and I hope it's not too far away in the future. I'll try my best. Bye.